Hi everybody. Hi, so glad you're here. I have my computer today. I'm not going to take any chances in using my iPad since it doesn't work. We'll see if I can get it up. I'm gonna play with it. Oh, I'm crooked. Don't tell me I gotta do this again. I don't have any sound either. Oh, I changed it. Yeah, I'm going to have to go this way. I cannot get this figured out. I'm going to work on it, though, and keep going with it. I'll get there. Supposedly, there's a way to see my comments. I haven't figured that one out, but at least I can see it. Maybe if somebody comes in and sends me a message, I'll be able to see. It's chilly here today, so I have my sweatshirt on. It's overcast, rainy. I am so sick of the rain. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready for spring. And hopefully it will be here soon. I was talking to, or Jess sent me a message this morning. I kept Remy yesterday in the afternoon because Jess had to go to work and Remy was not feeling good. Well, she took Remy to the doctor this morning. Remy has the flu and it's type A. She tested positive. So I guess Gigi is going to be getting the flu in a few days. Isn't that fun? I'm going to be pushing the fluids like crazy after this so I can hopefully flush anything in my system out. I do take D3, which is very, very good for avoiding things. So hopefully that will help. I don't want to get it, but there's nothing I can do about it. Jess is home. She's not feeling well. They gave her Tamiflu. I have not approached a doctor to say, hey, what are my chances? But we'll see. I may and I may not be able to. I'm not going to worry about it at this point. It's too late. It's beyond the point where I can do anything about it. But hopefully it will not develop, or if I do, it will be a very mild case. I don't get the flu shot because every time I get the flu shot, I definitely get the flu. And usually I can avoid it, but I don't know about this time. So hopefully it will not happen. Somebody came in. No, not me. It's a message on Facebook. Darn, darn, darn. Okay, I may be doing this by myself again this week. We'll see. See if anybody else comes in. I don't know. If not, I'll do it and then just post it. I'm working with the Memories and More card kit again. So I'll wait a few more minutes. How about the rest of you? Are you ready for spring? I've been trying to share some fun spring cards so that at least get some color in our lives. I'm so sick of the gray drab stuff. We don't seem to have many sunny days, and I really like the sun, and I miss it, but we'll see. It may happen that we all of a sudden just turn the corner. I have been busy packing up my house and trying to get things organized for the sale. It's not on the market yet. It's probably going to go on at the end of this month. My real estate agent said that nobody's looking, nobody's even asking. So he says, let's just wait a little while. But that's fine because that gives me a little bit more time to pack up my stuff. I've cleaned out a lot of stuff. It's amazing what you accumulate that you don't think you have. But at least it'll all be over soon and I can sit back and relax and play. I've had to do my playing around packing. What I do is I spend an hour or so working in packing things up and organizing it so that I can still use my crafting supplies that I desperately need for my workshops. And then I reward myself by playing in my craft room. So with every deed that has to be done, there's at least something that I can do to reward myself. I don't know. I'm looking to see. Nope, don't want to do that one. I'm not getting anything. Huh. I wonder if people are going to show up at 2 because that's when I usually do it. I rescheduled today because I was supposed to have a workshop at 2, but when I found out that I had Remy and Remy had the flu, I gave the ladies the option to reschedule if they wanted. And even though I'm not showing any symptoms, technically you're contagious the day before you show the symptoms. So I just thought I'll give them the option, and so far they've said no, and I don't blame them. I really don't. If I knew somebody was exposed to the flu, I think I would avoid it also. So no problem. I'll just reschedule them hopefully next week. We'll see. I'm supposed to have Remy this weekend, but with everybody having the flu, because Zoe will probably come down with it next, Jess may cancel her plans for the weekend, which is fine. Those things happen. You know, that's what happens when you're a mom. Okay, I see it's about 5 after. How about we get started? Excuse me, I'm going to turn this around and put this up, but I'll cover up the camera so that you don't get sick as I flip it. All right, now I've got to give myself a few minutes to just see. Okay. So, all right, here we go. I have to flip it. I'm going to turn it this way, and I'll work this way. I am going to figure this out. I don't know why. I started the way I was supposed to be, and it still didn't work out. All right, as I told you, as you can now see the mess everywhere because it's like I had cleaned it so it was okay, but that's all right. You know, crafters have lots going on. I wanted to share with you a little bit about the Memories and More kit. It comes with, let me see, it doesn't say. I was looking to see how many cards. Well, there's a lot of cards. And the cards in here are either 4x6, which are the big ones, like this. So you get a bunch of 4x6 cards. Okay. There's 2 of these. I'm using one today, and these are stickers. You peel them off and stick them down. Last week I used one of the window sheets, and this is another one. There's a couple of punch outs with words that I'm going to use today. There was another one that has a frame that has words in it that punches out, and I'm going to use it today. And then there's a bunch of 3x4 cards, and the cards are double-sided. So one side is that, and the other side is the other. So you can use whichever side you want. And I usually look at it. Sometimes I don't use the side with the sentiments because it's not of interest to me. So I don't use those. Every once in a while there's something good. So, all right, let's get started with our first card. Oh no, it doesn't look right. Is this right side up for you guys? Now I'm looking at it and it's wrong. Let me go back. Let me see. All right. No matter what I do, it's crooked. All right, let's turn this. All right, here's a good test. This is the card of it I'm going to use. All right, let me try flipping the camera around and see what happens. If it doesn't work, I may just have to. No, you know what I need? It needs to be, and I don't know if I can do it. Let me see if I can. It needs to be this way. I think I may have gotten it. Let's see. I flipped the camera. Now I'm upside down. Let's try flipping it the other way. Oh, let's have some fun today. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll find out. Let me move it over a little so you're not looking at the messy desk. I know, I'm making you dizzy, aren't I? I have tried everything to figure this out. I'm just going to go this way. I think I got it. Okay, all right, yes. Okay, I took one of the cards. This is the 3x4 card, and it had the flower spray here. With this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sentiment from Jar of Love, and I chose Friend, and oh, I need my Memento black ink. Let me get it. I thought I was gonna, I pulled out the black. Don't ask me why, maybe the black's for something else. But I'm gonna use the Memento, or the Melon Mambo ink, and I'm going to stamp Friend right in the middle, like so. These are going to be quick cards. All right, I pulled out some of our washi tape. This one is the black and white. I don't know if it's a basics pack or what, but I'm going to, oops, wrong one. I want to put that on the other. I want the skinny one, this one, which is here. And I'm just going to run a strip down the side. And the grid lines help you make it perfectly straight. Now that I've rearranged everything. All right, I'm going to cut that off, and I'm going to wrap it to the back. I find that if you wrap it to the back and then push on it with your bone folder, it's sealed inside. Now, I'm going to put this piece, see there's the other one, on the back. Put some glue on the back, not this. And I'm going to put this on here like so. All right, here's my card, and I'm going to use it in the landscape mode, not the portrait, because I want to put this, and I'm going to wrap this all the way around. So let me get this on here straight so I can use my grid to help me put it down straight. There's my line. Okay. I'm going to move this up there. Okay, I'm going to put that down. And then because I want to make sure this stays down, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to wrap this. You don't have to leave it on there. I should have taken this off, but I didn't. All the way around to the back and overlap, and then I'm going to cut it. And again, I'm going to use my bone folder, push it down. Same on this side. Okay, now I'm going to use my bone folder, and I'm going to give me a good crisp fold on my card. It's noisy, isn't it? And it's all ready for my card, like so. Now, if you want to step it up, take your embossing folders and emboss the back of it. It's a little hard to do on a Facebook Live, so I usually don't. And I'm going to add my dimensionals all the way around so that it has plenty of support. Oh, ran away from me. Oh, that one's up too high. I'm going to leave it. All right, now I've got it. Now I've got to take all the backs off. That takes forever since I put so many on. So I'm going to take my backs off. Still can't see any comments. Darn. Okay. And I'm going to put this down on my card. And there we go. And there's one card ready and to have a message put inside and sent. All right, so there's card 1. Let's do card 2. And as I told you, this one had is a cutout. So what I did was I popped the words out because I don't want to use those. And I'm going to use this piece. So what I'm going to do, this is the back here because it's raised a little. I'm going to put dots of glue on it. I think I am. Okay, there it comes. And I'm going to set this aside because it needs to, and I'm just doing it randomly. I'm hitting some of the pieces to hold them down. Just so it doesn't pop up. All right, I've got to get up here. Oops, missed. I'll have to wipe that off or I'll... Okay, got that. Let me wipe that up. Now, this piece is 4 by 6. And if you didn't want to do a larger card, you could just cut it off on the sides. But I opted to leave it the full size. So I cut my paper at 6 1/4 by 8 1/2. And then I scored it at 4 1/4. So your finished card size is going to be 4 1/4, but by 6 1/2. So what you can take and do is you can put this in a 3 by 5 envelope and mail it out, and it won't cost you any more. You can go up to a 5 by 7 envelope and it will go through the mail with a regular stamp. So you can do that. Now I've left that, I want to kind of leave that a little bit so it can sit because I want that glue to set a little bit so it doesn't ooze out all over the place. So while that's drying a little, I'm going to move on to my next card. Push that up a little bit. And I'm going to take the sentiment, the big cutout for the word that they have on as part of the kit, and I'm going to mask off all the other piece, because I don't want to get ink on there. And I'm going to ink this up. I do need a piece of paper underneath, and I don't have one handy, so I'm just going to have to be careful. I'm using a sponge dauber and Bermuda Bay, and I'm just going to swipe the color over the letters. And this is going to, oops, I've got to be careful of that. That's not good. All right, let's see how it would probably be best for some of these to go the other way. So that's what I'm going to do. It's coming out. And this is going to be, and if you want it darker, then just go in. Might be better to pounce it rather than swipe it. So I think I'm going to go back and do that. And then after I get this colored, I will take and make, add glue to the back of this also. This would be really cool to do an ombre look with. And I'm going to leave it at that. All right, I'm going to, stuck to my other piece. All right, I'm going to take my Post-it notes off, and I'm going to wave this in the air. Oh, see, it flew out already. All right. Now, I'm going to take my glue, and I'm going to add glue to the back of this so that I can glue it on my card. And I'll set it aside to dry a little. All right, so I'm going to put that one up there so it can set a little bit. And I'll go back to this card. I can jump around. Hopefully you're not getting dizzy with it. And I'm going to put this on, and I've left a border all the way around for this. Now, I've got Bermuda Bay fingers. All right, so there's that. Now, my suggestion would be to take a sentiment and to emboss it in white in the center. I can't do that on Facebook Live. It would take too long. My stuff's clear across the room. So I'm just going to give you the idea that that's something that you can do. And then that's ready to mail. So there's card 2. All right. I'm going to work on card 3. And these are stickers. And I've chosen to color this in. The kit is meant for black and powder pink are the colors that they use, but you can use any color with them that you want. And in here, this one is Calypso Coral. I tried to pick a variety of colors today so that you could see different colors that you could use. And the Lemon Lime Twist and Calypso Coral I thought were a pretty color combination. So I did that. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to go back to my Lemon Lime Twist, and I'm going to add some Lemon Lime Twist in the center of my flower. So it kind of ties the two together. All right, with that, there was a card. It was a 4x6 in there. And I have a thing for grids. I love grids. We had a grid stamp several years ago, and oh my God, I love that thing. I still have it. I don't use it, but I still have it. I can't get rid of it. I will probably use it for the girls with theirs. But what I did was I took that card, I'm gonna be careful, and I cut it in half. So I cut it at 3 inches, and what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to take my little flower spray, put it right in the center. Okay? Now, I'm going to put this on a Lemon Lime Twist cardstock. You can emboss the background on it, but again, I wanted to show you that you can use these cards with very little, you know, with not many, with just what's in the kit and some cardstock, and then some ways to color it. But see, there you go. Doesn't need a sentiment or anything. So let me put my dimensionals on this one. And you could also add, you can add some washi tape on this. Some glittery washi tape would be cool. And I have some. Retired, but I have some. Ooh, jumped away on me. Okay, there's that one. And that one. Okay, let me take my backs off. If you have Wink of Stella, you could put some Wink of Stella on the flower too. Make it sparkly. Add some ribbon. Lots of things you can do. It just depends on your supplies. I try to show you that you don't have to have a lot of supplies to do this. And these cards are perfect because the colors are so neutral. And even though some of the cards have pink on the background, it's okay. You can still use other colors with it. I did that last week. Okay, there's card 3. All right. Now let's go back to our hello. And I'm going to stick that down. This one was a 4x6, and I cut it down, and I'm going to put it to 4x5 1/4, and I'm going to put it on a Bermuda Bay card base. And now I'm going to put this on here, And I think what I will do is I think I will take the cards and step them up in different ways and post them on here so that you can see you can do it simple or you can step it up. All right, let's go back and look. There are our cards. Excuse me. There are all of our cards for this week. Variety of colors. I tried to use different colors. These two are close, but I tried to show you this. I think would be gorgeous on navy blue. And I debated, but I didn't. So I should have done navy blue. I think it would have been better. All right. Let me get the camera back and flip it around. All right. So I hope you enjoyed these. Let's see if there are any comments. I can't see any. So I don't know if anybody commented. What I will do is when I'm all finished, I'll go back, and if there are any comments, I'll leave a comment back there and get back to you. Next week, I'm not certain if it'll be 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. It's going to depend on when my ladies want to make up their class. I try to do it at 2, but every once in a while I have something that interferes with the 2 o'clock. So I hope you enjoyed my cards today. If you would like to order any of these supplies, please send me an email, message through Facebook. I will be glad to help you out. Lots of fun things you can do and not have a lot of supplies. I hope everybody has a great day. Bye.